Okay, this is for September 4th. September 4th is the last installment of the Counterculture series, and the subtitle is How to Live for God in a Culture That Doesn't. We've been following the life of Daniel and his friends, and this is going to be the story of Daniel in the lion's den, which is one of the most famous stories out of the Bible. It's right up there with David and Goliath and Noah's Ark kind of stuff. But what most people may not have noticed or known about the story is it does talk about, first of all, Daniel's living in this godless society of Babylon and how he did it. And it talks a lot about how he was put in charge and about how he was so admired by the king himself. He was promoted, he was admired, he was thought of as a man, first of all, of a man of integrity. They knew he was honest, he was the real deal, and it says he was not negligent. In other words, it talks a lot about he was really good at his job. They put him in charge of things. He could be trusted with things. And then ultimately, he didn't compromise. So those three things kind of travel all together in this. Integrity, excellence, and finally, no compromise. Being identified with Christ. Everybody knows exactly what you stand for, what you're about, but you're honest to the nines, and you do your job really, really well. And so that's going to be kind of the basic takeaway. And I would encourage I think most people don't know that our worship teams are made up of almost all volunteers. And if I were a worship leader that day, an easy way to get to the theme is talk out of your own job in the marketplace. Talk about your experiences, and hopefully you're good at your job for one thing, but also you show integrity. But just relating, hey, during the week, I'm in the medical field, I'm a nurse, or during the week, I do sales. I help people with buying cars, or I work retail or something like that. And just even saying that makes that a little bit more identifiable. And then talk about maybe translating that over to we believe around here in auth integrity and doing things well. That's one of the reasons we try our best as a team. We don't always do that, but we try our best as a team to practice, to give God our best. And that's serving God, but it's also serving you. But it's showing that spirit of excellence in all that we do, because that's going to be very important as we relate to a godless society. And so something along that line, someone out of the team, the worship leader, could talk out of your marketplace job, or also talk about how teams do care a lot about what they do, and they're not negligent in that. So hopefully that can, and if you can think of other creative spins on that, fire away. But again, it's all about integrity, it's all about excellence, and it's all about not compromising who we are in Christ.